Right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Monday. Blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua, Jesus the Messiah. I do pray everybody watching and listening is super blessed. What is going on to everybody in the chat right now? Shout out to Alton. What is going on, my man? Yo, what is going on? Shout out to Terry Tees. He says uneven butt cheeks. We do have some uneven cheekaronis and cheese printing on the chart right now, my friends. Shout out to Joe's R. Just saw Jason asking, is the pump over? And now, well, we're pumping. Yeah, that's true. That is pretty true. Alright guys, as usual, if we can get 1,500 likes, this time we need 1,500 likes, we'll be giving away 1,000 USDT. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to Rehan Khan. What is going on, my man? Shout out to J Armo. Shout out to OJ. What is going on, OJ? My man. Why do I walk? Well, it's a long story, my friend. But I recommend you walk as well. Shout out to Spacetime Jim. Is 32K real now? We're going to be diving into that TA, guys. We're going to be getting real big in the TA. More ugly liberal girls in your videos, please. Alright, shout out to all my ugly liberal girls out there. If you guys can send me some selfies, we can incorporate you into the streams, guys. Alright? So when I say guys, I don't mean to bring gender into this. Shout out to Ivan Two Gun. Shout out to Craig Taylor, who shouts out Jason Casper. Shout out to VB77. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Shout out to Bic WWW. What is going on, my man? And Jeet Corp. Am I on a treadmill? Yeah, I switched from a recumbent desk bike to a walking desk, guys. Yeah, guys, I recommend the treadmill. I recommend the treadmill desk. Okay, I highly recommend it. All right, you want to stay sharp, focused, you want to stay amped, pumped up at all times, 24/7. Get yourself a treadmill desk. All right, guys. Am I long? I don't know. Let's take a look at the screen. Let's see. Yes. Yes, I am long and strong, baby. We are long and strong on the Bitcoin. Let's get into the charts and see what's happening right here, guys. Let's check it out. 12-minute time frame. Let's kind of remove some stuff here, okay? Let's remove some stuff and just objectively look at the charts and what's happening. The Bitcoin price has just received a chickens drinking water trade pattern. All right, let's check it out. We're going to start a little local, then we're going to get a little macro. All right, we just got a CDW. What is a CDW? A CDW is when there's a zone of liquidity and the price takes the liquidity and then just doesn't close the candle, gets a move to the upside. Okay, when we take a look at some of these time frames here, such as the 24-minute time frame, what do we see on our good friend Market Cipher B? I'll tell you what I see. I don't know what you guys see, but I see as the price is getting lower to the level CDW, the momentum waves and the money flow are both getting higher. Okay, and we've all heard the news. Our good friend Sam Bankman-Fried is back. He's back, all right? He's a good guy now. He's here to help. He's here to help rat out all the bad guys. But look at the good news about his man chesticles. As the price is getting lower to key zone of support, the man boobs and the money flow are getting higher, just as we see right here. VWAP pointing to the upside. Could this be a significant bottom? Well, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. If we just take a look at this, we can see that we are below value area low. So honestly, guys, unless we reclaim 30.2, it might not be looking so great for Bitcoin. If we extend this, though, to the entirety of the range, we can see that potentially we are getting a little bit of a bounce from the low of this range, right? The value area low of this range, in which case it's actually looking kind of dang good. We've come down to value area low, we got a CDW, and we got a little move to the upside from here, currently above POC. So what does that mean? Well, that means maybe we're gonna put in maybe we're gonna come back up to the top of the range. All right, I'm still holding the swing trade from the low. right down here, the one that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Still looking to hold this, guys. I made a promise to you all that I'm going to be holding this trade until 42,000. I've recanted a little bit. I'm going to be holding until 36K, okay? 36K. So let's talk about what has happened with Bitcoin over the weekend, because this is actually very important. We're going to zoom out to a higher time frame here, and we're going to just be basically doing some higher term time frame analysis. It's a new week. It's an important time to kind of get our bias for the week. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way, man. You guys are absolutely amazing. If we can get 1,500 likes, we're going to be giving away 1,000 USDT. Do I have to go potty, political cow? No, I just went. Just went potty. Shout out to Far Cry, not trusting this price action. Well, shout out to Far Cry. It's a good thing, my friend, because I am an absolute idiot, a joke. I copy and paste TA from other traders, post it onto my own charts. Don't know what I'm doing at all. So please, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm the worst trader in the world. So please, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but don't take anything I say seriously in any way. Okay? Let's see here. Yeah, let's see if we can't pump this Bitcoin price a little bit, guys. All right, let's see if we cannot pump this Bitcoin price a little bit here. We are getting a little pump. I'm getting a little bit giddy right here, okay? Getting a little bit giddy right now. So, guys, let's take a look at what's happened here. All right? Let's take a look at what's happened here. Whoa, looking kind of big, Jay. You got to get a little bit smaller, you know. You can't be walking on a treadmill and have yourself too big. You might make people nauseous. So, we're going to move a little bit lower here. And yeah, let's take a look at the chart. Let's just see what's happening, all right? So the Bitcoin price came up to actually a pretty important level, 31,342. All right, I was personally expecting higher on Friday, but nonetheless, 31,342. This was one of the levels that we were looking at in the Casper Crew right here when I was saying, you know, these are the potential short scalp levels, right? I happened to get into a short here on a retest, and from this point, from the time that we hit that daily level, we've been ranging. We have not really changed market structure at all locally, right? Because if we take a look locally here, we can see that we have not yet taken out the previous higher low in this uptrend. So essentially, guys, what we're looking at here is a breakout of the massive range. Now, this is the daily time frame right here, right? The daily time frame. We've come from below the value area low, back up, breaking out of the value area high. And so for that reason, this green box right here, between the prices of $28,428 and about $29,000, this is going to be our key support. If the Bitcoin price loses this level, there's a really good chance, guys, that we will come down very quick, right? If there's a smooth move up, there's going to be a smooth move down, right? We're talking about smooth moves. Very smooth. Right? Like, very smooth. Like the time that you partied too hard, you went out to Taco Bell with your friends the next morning, a very smooth move. Right? Easy up, easy out. That's at least what my grandfather told me. Okay? So we really need to hold this level as support. Now, locally, here's what I'm looking at. You know, the truth is, guys, if we start to close candles even just below 29.5, then we are changing market structure to bearish market structure locally, right? Because this was the uptrend. We have our high, we have our higher low, we have our higher high. If we even come below 29.5, we will officially be making a lower low, which makes it more probable that we will see a little bit more downside. So it's just something to keep in mind. But if we start to lose the green box, if especially the level 28.5, I am prepared for a significant move downward. And the reason is because when we look at market Cipher B, we are printing right now a bearish divergence on the daily time frame. We are printing a bearish divergence on the 2-day time frame. And what makes it even more scary on the 2-day is the following. Now, you would say, Jay, you know, we've printed a bearish divergence already on the 2-day right here. And I say, you know what, you're absolutely right. But the money flow on the 2-day at the last high that we made back in April was getting higher over time. Now prices made a higher high. Money flow and momentum is getting lower on the 2-day. This is giving us the extremely bearish upside down Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern, as can be seen right here. Let's see. Okay, where the money flow and the momentum waves are both getting lower as the price is getting higher. And I'll be honest with you guys, I really don't like how, yes, we made a higher high, but for all intents and purposes, we never closed the candle above the previous high. And man, it looks like we just got a swing failure and a retest, and we may be coming down lower, okay? I don't like to say that, but unless we really get some power to the upside, and you know, and don't lose this key zone, like 28.5, it's a reality that we need to be aware of. All right, so what does that mean for us? What does that mean for us? Well, here's what it means for me. All right, here's really what I'm looking at now. If we take a look at some of the volume that we traded here, right? Well, I mean, we could even look at the macro range for a second here. Let's pull some fibs. Let's pull some fibs. Because the market structure is still kind of bullish, meaning, when I say bullish, I mean, you know, technically, the uptrend is not broken because we have made a higher high here, right? We have made a higher high. And so for that reason, we could be looking, if we get a big drop to the downside, we could be looking back down toward this region here, the golden pocket and the value area low of the range for a potential long. But we could have a very quick move down before another move to the upside. So it's very dire, in my opinion, what happens really within the next few days, guys. What happens this week is very important. Now, personally, I don't think that the weekly high has been put in. It's only Monday. We typically see, we typically don't see the weekly high or the weekly low on a Monday. So there's still room for that to happen. But this is very, very crucial. All right. So this is what we're looking at right now. And if we go down more locally to a local time frame, I would say that I do like what I see with this CDW that we just got. Right? I do like what I see. I like the bullish divergences that we had when we basically came and took out yesterday's low. This is pretty nice. If we can get some nice follow through here, we very well may come back up to the top of the range. So this is a very important zone. Took the low from Sunday. Something else to keep in mind, guys. We do in fact have a CME gap right up here at $31,100. Okay, $31,100 CME gap. In addition, $31,100. If we take the fib from the high to the low, we have the golden pocket, the 786 coming in right around that area as well. So honestly, I'm kind of hoping to hold this long at least to around 31,100. Let's see what happens, guys. Let us see what happens. Shout out to Hannah King. What is going on? Shout out to John. He likes the new reminder poll. Yeah, you know. Have you liked the stream yet? We got about 600 people in here, man. God bless every single one of you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the stream. What happened to my eye? I think it's just the light, but yeah, that does look pretty bad, huh? I think it's just the light. I'm experimenting with some new setups, as you can see, guys. I'm experimenting with some new setups, as you can see. What does the 1 hour bull div mean? What about the 1 hour bull div? Yeah, so locally right now, I like what I see. Right? I like what I see. The bearishness, guys. Please hear me out. I'm not saying I'm bearish right now. Right? I'm still holding multiple long trades. But this green box down here, like the 28.5 level, to me, this is the make it or break it zone. I will stop being bullish if we lose this. And I will also, it's very important right now that we start to make a higher high, because this. If we don't, the thing is, if we don't make a higher high right now, then these bearish divergences are going to confirm, right? Then they're going to confirm. So once they confirm, that's a game changer. Right now, the 2-day does not have to confirm for many days, right? We still have time for the 2-day to confirm. The lower time frames may very well kind of push those higher time frames a little bit more. You know, this morning we were printing a trigger wave on the 4-hour. I really thought we were going to come up higher this morning, but that never happened, right? That never happened. We actually dropped quite a bit here. So yeah, the bullish div on the 1-hour down, guys, this is very important right now for our Bitcoin price action. Okay, it's very important for our current price action. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. You have multiple longs. You have to trade different pairs, my friend. Casper the Mooney. Yeah. I'll admit, guys, but here's the thing. I've been bullish since before it was cool to be bullish. I've been bullish since December, since the beginning of December. Go back, go look at my channel, go look at the stupid open mouth thumbnails back from December saying Bitcoin's going to 20K. I was one of the few. So look, I'm going to remain bullish as long as we're in an uptrend, man. You know, people hate on me for being a Mooney, but let's not forget what this Bitcoin chart looks like, guys. Let's not forget what this Bitcoin chart looks like right now, okay? I've been a Mooney since down here. Open Mooney since here. And we've been very moonish since that time, right? So look, the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. We're in a massive uptrend, which means the probabilities are more upside, right? And we've been right about that since December. So if all of a sudden we're wrong, well, you know, then we need to assess the sitch. And I would say this, right now, you know, we've had the bear divs the whole way up, and this to me looks pretty bearish unless we can really reclaim that $31,000 level. Yeah, this could get very bearish very quickly. But let's not forget something else, okay? Let's not forget something else. And that something else is this, guys. Let me just double check something here. Yeah, let's not forget something else. When we take a look at the Bitcoin on like the weekly time frame, right? Let's go to the weekly here. We take a look at the Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. If we do get a clean move up above that $33,000 level, okay, we are entering into this range, which there's literally no resistance here until at least 36K, right? Because look at this right here. This whole chunk, we have a huge volume gap right here, right? Huge volume gap right here. We could have a very, very smooth move up if we make this higher high. Okay? So let's not forget that just based on the technicals alone, this is a very bullish chart, right? The weekly time frame has a lot of time for the money flow to cross. So, you know, let's not count our bears before they eat the chickens, guys. That's something that my grandfather used to always tell me. All right? Something that my grandfather used to always tell me. We're going to be taking a look at some other assets as well, guys. But, so here's the thing, right? I'm still going to be holding this long trade. And I'm not going to be taking any more profits on it unless we close some candles below this very key level here. Right here. Okay? Around 28.5-ish. I will be holding this until then. Alright? I'll be holding this long until then. Shout out to everyone who's holding along with me. Not financial advice. Again, I don't know anything. Don't trust the price action. Don't trust the technical analysis. Okay? But, look, the hypothesis for this trade is that we're going past 32,000, that we're going to 33K. We came down for the retest, the support resistance flip. Alright? And, I'm holding it out. I'm holding it out for a major higher high coming in right now. All right. So let's see what happens here. Let's see. We're getting a little bit of a rejection here. Getting a little bit of a rejection here. Let's see. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. I mean, you guys are amazing. Stephen S., he always tells his dad it depends. Guys, I've got the depends right here. I've got the depends right here, okay? I never have to get up to use the bathroom because, well, I've got the depends. AZTV says, looks like a range from 29.5 to 31K. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. 29.5 is the low of our range. 31K is the top of our range. This is our sideways range right now. No need to get overly bearish, in my opinion, unless we start to lose these lows down here. All right. These are the 3 key levels to be aware of. Around 31.5-ish, around that area, we know we have multiple resistances. 29.5 is very key. 28.5 is very key. If you don't have any other levels on your chart, these 3 red lines right here, 31.5, 29.5, 28.5, those are going to be the key zones. All right. Let's take a look at ETH. Let's take a look at ETH. ETH got a pretty significant move down as well today. So, you know, ETH, I was looking at this earlier today. And look at this move to the downside. Let's put on the price line. I like the price line. All right, so Ethereum came up to basically the value area high of this range, and we did so with a pretty bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, we put in this high on Friday, and we got that move to the downside. You know, it came into the box that we were obviously looking for a rejection. I personally did not take a short on ETH. And now we're actually losing the local range that we put in over the weekend. We've lost all the lows that we put in over the weekend right here. So this, honestly, for ETH is not looking too bullish because we have lost the lows. And it looks like, you know, in about an hour, we're going to close the 4-hour candle, and it's definitely not getting a CDW. So if that's the case for ETH, then honestly, because we have basically taken the liquidity from these highs, right? Taking the liquidity from these highs. And honestly, I would say that because we've basically put in a nice low, I do think this low looks very nice. If we're going to continue up on ETH, then the major zone that we need to be aware of for support right now is going to be right around here, right around the Fibonacci golden pocket value area low of the range. And that's going to basically be right around the 1733 to 1786 level. All right. Those were very good years. If anyone's great-great-great-grandparents are around to tell those stories from 1733, things were good. This is going to be where we potentially put in a higher low on Ethereum. Come on down here, get a nice little bounce-a-roni, and potentially continue with the uptrend. Now, one other thing we do need to remember about ETH is this, okay? We are breaking out and retesting. Let's put this on, whoa. No, we don't want market cipher on log mode. We want the chart on log mode. We are breaking out of and retesting this triangle, right? We are breaking out of and retesting this triangle. So to me, this is still kind of bullish right here. And so there's nothing wrong with basically getting the retest and then just, you know, putting in higher highs and higher lows along the way. Nothing about this to me looks overly bearish. Right, this is very similar to Bitcoin, which has broken out of the massive inverted head and shoulders, right? And got the retest of the inverted head and shoulders. ETH is retesting a bullish breakout. Bitcoin also retesting a bullish breakout. Right, we go ahead and take our head and shoulder machine right here. Our head and shoulder workout machine. And we are perfectly retesting the neckline, the value area. Pretty dang juicy if you ask me. Okay? Pretty dang juicy. So yeah, very much similar with Ethereum right now. Zones to the upside. Well, the thing with ETH, guys, is, you know, Ethereum right now does not really have much resistance, right? The last major resistance that ETH had was these support resistance flip around 2165. So we can see that the ETH price came up and came very close to rejecting from that major support resistance flip, which means if we continue to make higher highs here, we have very little resistance. Very, very little resistance on ETH, guys. It's actually pretty crazy. We could really see ETH rally quite a bit, especially, you know, once we officially gain acceptance back into this old range, we could see a rally back up to 3K. I know it sounds crazy, but especially if Bitcoin's not going to dump like crazy. If Bitcoin's not going to dump like crazy, but continues to kind of turn sideways here, we could see altcoins like Ethereum really start to take center stage. All right? So that's something to be aware of. Shout out to the Nines indicator, by the way. The Nines indicator giving the scalp long setup from the low here. Printed the green background and then released it when we took that low. Come on, the Nines. Let's see if you can give us a little bit more juice to the upside here. All right, let's take a quick look at the order flow chart and see what's happening with the live order book on Bitcoin here. Okay. All right, so interesting. All right, so we actually do have some bullish CBD down at this low. We actually have about 2 million shorts being absorbed, right? Our CBD went from -33 to -35, making a higher low, showing us that there is some whale activity going on here. In fact, let's go ahead and talk about what is actually happening. Whoa, looks like we are getting a big move to the downside right now. Looks like actually we're getting some longs being absorbed right here. Weesh. Looks like we're getting some longs absorbed. All right. Now that we're actually on a lower time frame, I do have to say that that bullish CBD is not as clear here. Let's refresh the screen. Okay. Yeah, looks like we didn't really get bullish CBD at these lows, guys. When we go to a lower time frame, looks like it wasn't very bullish. And honestly, let's go to our 5-minute. Actually, let's go to the TR chart. Let's go to the TR chart. Okay, yeah, this was not a bullish divergence down here. It seemed like one on the 15-minute chart, but it really was not. We did have a few shorts actually short the bottom. But right now, as we're approaching the VWAP, it looks to me like potentially we're seeing some longs being absorbed here. All right, we do need to reclaim that VWAP if we want to see more upside for certain. Dang. What do you guys think? Should I FOMO out? Should I FOMO out? Let me know in the chat. Should I close this long? Let me know. Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Should I close the long? I'm not going to take a poll. Let me know in the chat. Give me a 1. Give me a 1 if I should close the long. Give me a 2 if I should keep it open. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Johnny Levity. Shout out to Crypto Podcast. You bought some alkaline water? Nice, man. Shout out to Robert Bonar, holding it down with the wrench. Robert, I know I got to get back to you, bro. I know I got to get back to you. I saw your message. All right, let's see. All right, we got a mix. A lot of people saying too I should keep it open. All right, I should keep it open. I mean, the thing is, guys, honestly, I've already made a good profit on this long, okay? This long I've been compounding basically since the bottom. All right, I've already made about 8K on it. So if it gets stopped out, I've already kind of taken my money on it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. We're going to keep our eyes on the order flow. Now, also, guys, if this long does get stopped out, I do have some lower targets that I am looking to long from. Numero uno would actually be a drop down to here, and numero dos would be a drop down to these lows as well. Okay, so I'm still, even if this gets stopped out, I'm going to be catching those knives the whole way down. I'm going to long everything I have the whole way down until I run out of money, and then the bottom will be in. Wait a second. That's not right, is that? That's not right, huh? Alright, I'm keeping it open for you guys. I'm keeping it open for you guys. Alright. Alright. IH Snoop is waiting for the daily 29,885. Yeah, 29,885. That is a key level, right? That's a key level. Let's go ahead and put on some of our key levels on the chart. We want to be ready and aware for anything that might come our way. Alright. We want to be ready and waiting for anything that comes our way. No, that's not the long from earlier today. That's a long I've been in for a long time. And when we got the CDW, I added a bit to it here. Alright. Actually, we were looking for... What were we looking for a long from there this morning? No, we were looking for a little bit lower. We were looking for a little bit lower. Actually, no, we were looking for a CDW here. Yeah, we were looking for a CDW that low. That was one of the options. Actually, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we were looking for a little bit lower. We were looking for a little bit lower. So, let's see. Let's put on some levels here. Yeah, so honestly, guys, the CDW right now would be a pretty nice trade, to be honest with you. You know, if we get another drive to the downside right here and bounce from 29,884, yeah, that could actually give us some nice bullish divergences, because we do have a key level right there, right? That daily 29,884. That could be a nice one. That could be a nice one. Whoa-oh. This just in, guys. Turns out Sato is long. That's not good for our longs, guys. That's not good for our longs. Okay, Sato's long. So let's stop hunt Sato. I thought he was gone. I thought he was going away. I thought he was going away. He's coming back now. Let's stop hunt Sato, and then maybe we can get back into this daily, this bounce from here. Man, I don't know. Yeah, let's see if we can do it. We might get a little something from this daily. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. It's not looking the best, I'll be honest with you guys. You didn't get the notification? Dang. Have I ever used conditional orders? Not really. Alright, Sato is long, guys. We're gonna dump Bitcoin here. Yeah, CDW of the CDW right now is what we're looking at right here. Okay, CDW of the CDW. We're looking for a potential long from 29,884. We want to see bullish divs, guys, on all these time frames. It could happen. Let's turn on our 9s indicator here. Man, the 9s indicator, it did give some nice signals for this first move to the upside. Let's pull a fib from the low to the high, right? Because we also do need to be aware of a potential bounce from this zone. But I don't know. Money flow's not looking too loyal right here. It's not looking too loyal right now. All right, oh, we're dumping, guys. We're dumping. Yeesh. Dang. Oh, man. It's not looking so great, huh? Okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We already made our profit on this one. We're going to wait for the next one. What's Sato's... Let's check out his, Whoa! What is this? That's embarrassing. Let's go to youtube.com. Where's Sato? Alright.
With Galvani Ricotta, you got a breakfast. You got a dinner.
Shut up. Shut up. Who the heck eats this crap? I need cheese commercials when I'm trying to watch Sato. Alright? I don't need... okay. So let's see. He's long on Bitcoin. And his liquidation price is 28.5. Alright, 28.5. We're gonna long 28.5. Sato's gonna get liquidated. We're gonna long, baby. We're gonna long, baby. He's also long on Bitcoin Cash. Up in the profits pretty good. About 300 bucks. He's also long on ETH. Ethereum Classic. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. He's long. Alright. He's long. We're long. We're all long. Long Johns. Alright, we need to be watching closely to see what's going to happen here. I miss Sato's beautiful face. I do miss the face. Alright, let's check it out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You guys see what I'm seeing? You see what I see here? Shorts opening up. Lots of shorts. Now, Sato's... We gotta... Look at this. Sato's liquidation price, guys. Keep in mind. Is beautifully confluenced with this, right? Sato's liquidation... Let's go back to our other chart here. Sato's liquidation, perfect confluence right now with our green box, right? 28.5. The support resistance flip. Now, I don't think he's going to hold this thing to liquidation. I don't think he's going to hold to liquidation. He'd have to hold like a 5% move to the down. I don't think that. Right? Make sure to follow me on Twitter, by the way, guys. Make sure to follow Momentum TA on Twitter also. He only has 189 followers. All right, he needs a little bit more. Make sure to follow him, but make sure to follow me too. I only have 11,300 followers. I need a lot more. You know, I need a lot more. So, yeah. Uh-oh, we're dumping, man. All right, we are dumping. Dumping like cottage cheese in the morning. All right, so we're coming down to our first zone of local support here. All right, we're coming down to our first zone of local support right here. Which is the Golden Pocket 786. The Golden Pocket / 786. Now, if we lose this, I'm expecting to move down to 29,884. All right, 29,884. Let's see what happens. Now, this could be intense, man. This could be intense. We're gonna be watching for this daily level, potentially. Get our bounce from here. What fib levels do I have on now? Right now I have the local fib levels from the most recent low to the most recent high. And I would say this, like locally we've broken market structure to the upside, like on the 1 minute. So that's why I'm looking for a potential bounce from the Golden Pocket / 786 area. You know, that's why I'm looking for that bounce from there. But I also do have to say, this daily level that we have just below us, it's also looking pretty juicy, because we do have a lot of lows that could be, we do have liquidity there that could be taken, right? We've got liquidity from right here, Friday. But I do have to say this, guys. Yeah, we have some liquidity down here. We obviously have liquidity right here from Thursday's low. But, yeah, the 28.5, that 28.5 for me is make it or break it. I'm betting the farm at 28.5, guys. I'm not really betting the farm. I'm going to still be using good risk management, right? If there's one thing that's very important with trading, it's risk management. Risk management. It's super important, right? Super, super important. Risk management. Okay. So we're getting a move down, guys. We're dumping. We're dumping, okay? We're dumping. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Dang. All right, how's our order flow looking? Honestly, we had a lot of shorts open up. Let's go to Exo charts. Take a look at the live order book and see like what is actually going on here. All right. When is the Caroline collab? ASAP. I've reached out to her. She hasn't gotten back yet. All right. So yeah, we had some slight. I wouldn't even really call this bullish CBD, but we definitely have shorts opening up. We definitely have shorts opening up here. We definitely have some shorts opening up right here. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So guys, shout out to the Sato counter trading indicator. The Sato counter trading indicator. All right. Indicator in TradingView. Hello traders. After watching Sato lose millions on a regular basis and hearing the constant "you should counter trade Sato" jokes, I decided to seriously look at it. I've developed this indicator as kind of a joke, but after backtesting, I found a 75% win rate when using it. Not surprising when you really think about it. Please watch the video and learn how to use the indicator. Shout out to H. Potter. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is real or not. Okay? I don't know if this is real or not, guys. Is it real? Someone let me know. Alright, so we're actually kind of holding right now. Holding a little bit right now. Guys, maybe we will get our a little bit more of a move up from here, right? We're gonna have to wait and see. All right, power hour, guys. 4 o'clock is coming up. Let's check it out, guys. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Have you liked the stream yet? We got around 960 people in here, 600 likes. If we can get 1,500 likes, we're going to be giving away 1,000 USDT. Do I set limit or market orders? It depends on the situation. I set a limit order if I have a clearly defined stop loss already in place using good risk management. How do you calculate your risk management? don't risk more than 1%, right? Don't risk more than 1%. So whatever your account is, whatever your stop loss needs to be, you can use a simple formula to determine the position size, right? Now, I don't always stick to this exact formula. I kind of estimate it. As long as you're losing around 1%, I usually underestimate it, right? Let's say, for example, you took a long from the CDW, stop loss below the daily. That's a 0.34% stop loss, all right? 0.34% stop loss. The formula to calculate your position size is basically going to be the following. So let's say you have an account of $1,000, right? You don't want to risk more than 1%. 1% equals 10 bucks, right? 1% equals 10 bucks. The way you calculate your position size is you do $10 and divide that by your stop loss. So in this case, we have a 0.34% stop loss. So you can divide that by 0.0034. And that's going to equal how many dollars you put on the trade. Okay? Now, I suck at math, right? But in general, you know most of your trades are kind of around a similar stop loss. If you're scalping, you know if you have a 0.5% or less stop loss, you kind of know how many contracts to put on it, right? So if we go ahead and run the calculation here, I'm going to use the apparatus that I have in my hand. So we're going to do 10 divided by 0.0034 equals $2,941. So you would put $2,941 on this trade. When you get stopped out, you will lose $10. Now, of course, I know, Jason, what about the fees? Well, if you're trading on MEXC, guys, the fees are very low. But let's say you're trading on an exchange like Binance, all right, where the fees are very high. Well, just round down a little bit. Instead of 29, put 23.50 on the trade. Now, if you get stopped out, you'll probably lose a little bit less than 1%. You know, it's really that simple, guys. It really is. So that's how you do it. And so if you know in advance, for example, let's say you know, all right, I'm looking to long the daily. I'm looking for a bounce right off the daily. I have $1,000 in my account. I don't want to lose more than $10. Okay? You could set a limit order here, understanding that it could fall through like a hot knife through a stick of raw cow butter or goat butter. Shout out to all my friends who eat raw goat butter. I do. And you're still going to lose less than 1% if the trade goes foul. Okay? But other times, like if we're looking for a swing failure pattern, aka a chicken's drinking water, well, in that case, guys, we would want something a little bit different. All right? In that case, we can't limit. We would need to mark it. Or in the case of what happened right here, I was looking for lower, but I did mark it in because I saw what was happening. When you see what's happening on the fly, you need to estimate, all right, what about how many contracts do I need? Be reasonable with it, right? Be reasonable with it. You'll actually get pretty good at guesstimating your position size on the fly if you do it often enough, right? And when in doubt, underestimate. When in doubt, underestimate. Seriously. Don't overestimate. When in doubt, underestimate. Shout out to shout out to Memory Man. Is that how you sound? But Jason! Some of you guys sound that way. Yeah, CDW equals swing failure pattern. Yeah, for certain. Yeah, for certain. All right. Let's come back to our trade here. Let's see what's happening. All right. All right, guys. We got the treadmill desk going strong today. And let's check out the order flow. What's happening here? Trades are opening up here, guys. And this is the 15-minute chart. We'll go down to the 1 minute. I mean, technically, we do see a lot of shorts opened up in this bottom here. They could get wrecked, man. We see a lot of shorts opening up in the bottom here. I'm not trying to sound the alarm of false hope, right? But technically, we are making higher lows after locally putting in a higher high, right? We had these previous highs. We put in a higher high. We're making a higher low. We're seeing right now the open interest increase, meaning people are putting their money onto the market. We're seeing the CBD get lower, showing us that a lot of shorts have opened up right in this low, and yet price is getting higher. Is there some whale activity here? Are the whales about to pump Bitcoin price straight up to 100K? Only time will tell, guys. As some of you guys know, it depends, right? It depends. We can't know for certain. Can't know for certain. But looks like we're getting a little bit of a movement here. A little bit of a smooth move on the 1 minute. Are you confident in your crypto platform? Do you trust your crypto platform? Or do you want to trust PayPal? Let me know. All right, we're pumping, baby. We are pumping. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. Did Sato close? Did Sato close? Someone let me know. Someone let me know. Did Sato close? I'll be honest with you. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I've got to pee real bad, so I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. All right. I would take you guys with me, but the last time that happened, I lost internet. All right, so please watch the charts. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. All right, man. Woof. That was a good pee. Woof, man. I feel like a new man, invigorated and ready to let it flow. If you know what I'm saying, letting it flow. Woof. Okay, so let's check out what happened here. Okay, we've got some buyers opening up. These sellers have not really closed. Let's divert back to our order flow chart on this platform over here and see what's actually going on. All right. So yeah, look at this, guys. 2.3 million shorts shorted the bottom. Right? You're supposed to buy low and sell high. Just like what your grandfather told you when you told him you were getting into trading, and he gave you that old white man smile. You know? My grandpa's not even white. But, you know, in the story, he's an old Southern American. He said, "Son, let me tell you a thing or two about investing. So dang easy, even you could do it, son. I've been doing it for years. Been investing in the stock market since before the Great Depression. All you got to do is buy low and sell high. That's all. That's it. Right? So these guys did not listen to their grandfather right here. 1.1 million shorts not listening to the grandfather. 1.8 million shorts not listening to their dang grandfather. Those shorts, okay, they very well may end up with their shorts down around their ankles, guys. Okay, very embarrassing situation. Happened to me many times. All right. Back in high school, like I said, we used to do this. We used to pants each other, right? Used to try and feel cool trying to dunk at basketball, you know? You go up for a dunk, some guy walks up behind you, pulls the pants down and everything. Okay? So this one time, I'm feeling cool around some hot girls, all right? 6 Juanita was there. And Big Butts 28 was there. I go up for a dunk. Someone pulls down my gym shorts and my Depends. And everyone saw the fib extension. The naked daily point of control. And here's the thing, guys. The fib extension is a little bit shy. Okay, when he's exposed to the public, he shrinks up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Gets a little bit more narrow. Now, I know some people get a little insecure about having a small fib extension. But let me just explain something to you. Okay? It doesn't matter how big it is. All that counts is that it works. As long as you know the price. For example, the 1.272. As long as you know the price, it does not matter if it's a very skinny little small fib extension or a very large. It still gets the job done. And it still makes that money. And that's all girls care about anyway. Okay? Yeah, he made everyone see my fib, I know. The fib extension is a grower, not a shower. It's okay. Exactly, it gets the job done. Alright, so look at that, guys. Those shorts are starting to get squeezed a little bit here. Just a 5-minute chart. Let's go down to the TR. Let's see what happened here. We can see clearly these shorts that have opened up, still open. They are getting squeezed. They are getting absolutely squeezed right now. As it is 3:33 in the afternoon, New York City time. That means it's power hour. We're getting ready for pump time. What time is it, guys? Pump time. Why am I on the treadmill? It's pump time, baby. It's pump time. We're about to pump this Bitcoin price straight to 100K. Am I tracking the bullish div on the 5-minute? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're looking at it now. We're looking at it now. Shorts. The shorts. The only reason I started talking about being naked is because we were talking about the shorts getting pulled down around the ankles because they didn't listen to their grandfather, right? They bought high and sold low. All right, they bought high and sold low. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Sato is down 54K on the Bitcoin long. Is that true? He's down 54K? No way. He has to be down 54 in his native currency. Let's see. Yeah, he's down 4K. He's down 4K. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. He's down 54K. Sheesh. Oh, my goodness. Sato, my friend. Come on, man. Well, Sato might be in the right. We might pump this Bitcoin straight to 100K, baby. Should I buy now? I can't answer. All right, let's see. Why is this power hour? For some reason, when New York closes, we tend to pump. More often than not, when New York closes, we actually do tend to pump. So I can't explain it. I don't know why, but oftentimes when New York closes, we tend to pump, man. We do tend to pump when New York closes. It's 3:35. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm feeling it. You feeling it? I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? I'm starting to feel it in the naked daily point of control, baby. You guys know. You get feelings there. Especially when you're up high. You know when you're up high and you look down? Guys, me and my brother used to talk about this. Men, boys, When you're up high and you look down, you get an uneasy feeling down there. If you know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know physics. I don't know biology. I'm not a scientist. But I've talked to a lot of guys and they give me confluence that it feels weird. Guys, let me know if I'm crazy. Let me know if you're feeling it. All right. What happened to my Discord server? It's still there. My taking profit strategy. I always take profit very early and then put the stop loss to the entry and then let the rest ride. Okay. I actually removed the stop loss from this long in case of a CDW of the CDW. I don't want to get stopped out and then open a new trade. I'd rather just play it a little by ear here, guys, because, well, I'm already up 8 grand on the trade. So if I take a couple $100 loss, it's not a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? So if we're really going to bounce from around this level here, I'm actually going to be true to this stop loss, right? Be true to this stop loss, give or take, right? That's probably like a $500 loss, give or take. How many miles have I clocked? I don't know, Surface 9. I'm not. I don't know. It says 2 miles. Wow. 2 miles on stream. Guys, can you believe that? Can you believe that? 2 miles on this stream. You know, that's crazy. Am I walking to the moon? Yes, yes. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good when I'm walking. It feels better than a recumbent bike. So I used to stream on a recumbent bike. A lot of people don't know that. I'm always pedaling, right? I got to stay active, otherwise I fall asleep. Or I get tired. But now that I got the treadmill desk, it's nice, guys. Super nice. I'm telling you. I highly recommend it. Right, shout out to the Atku gamer. He knows what I'm talking about. He's giving me some confluence right here. Could have walked to McDonald's with Carl. Yeah. Long target number 1. I'll be honest with you. My long target number 1 is 31. I'm going to take profits at 150, give or take. Like, I want to fill the CME gap up here. That's what I want to do. I'm getting greedy with this trade here, guys. I'm getting greedy with this. I would have TP1 right now. I would have TP'd one already if I wasn't I mean, look, I would have TP1 already if I was in a different situation. 0.5% move is where I TP typically half the trade, okay? And then I move my stop loss to the entry to guarantee a win. This is a little bit different of a situation, okay? Because I've been kind of like in longs all the way going back to this trade setup from the bottom, right? From the bottom. So on one trade, I'm in 2 longs. For one long, I haven't really taken much profits, okay? I'm holding for higher. The second long, I've been taking profits and adding along the way. Because why not? Once you're in a profit, you can get a little bit more reckless. Because step number 1, don't lose. Step number 2, make sure you're getting something. Step number 3, get a little reckless, right? Treat it like you're in one of those things on the boardwalk where they lock you in a little shower and rain the dollar bills down. You grab as many as you can till the timer runs out, right? So that's what I'm doing with this one here. 3:39 p.m. New York time. Let's see what happens. Are there divergences on any time frames? Yes, there are divergences on many time frames. What was my margin before TP? It's about $1,500, give or take. My original margin is usually around $1,500, which typically is about 1.5% of what I like to trade with, typically. So now I just added a lot to it. You can see I'm almost there again, right? I'm almost there again. But, yeah, so if I get liquidated on a trade, I'm losing less than 2%, typically. And I don't get liquidated too often. Last time I got liquidated was actually on stream. Because typically I'm closing the trade or stop loss is hit before liquidation. So. Alright, Nuts Flush is long with the same TP. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, Nuts Flush! Why 72x? There's a lot of reasons. I've gone over it many times. How many miles have I walked since starting the stream? Almost 3 miles, guys. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? In just an hour. 3 miles in nah, that can't be. Can that be? I don't know. I don't know. What exchange am I trading on? MEXC. Best deal on fees, guys. $9,000 deposit bonus, 0% maker fees, 33% off taker fees. Link in the description. But please, guys, only do this if you know how to trade, and also don't leave money on exchanges. Right? Don't leave money on exchanges, guys. Please. Alright? No exchange is safe. And that's another reason why to use leverage. If you're using leverage, you don't have to keep all your capital on the exchange. Alright? That's right, I forget about the 200x instant liquidation, Surface 9. Does walking burn fat? Nah, not really. Not really. It burns calories, right? It burns calories. I don't know if it burns fat, right? Do you know what really burns fat? I'm not gonna talk about it, guys. I have weird views on everything. How do I get into my leverage longs? Well, here's how I do it, Mosh Miner. Step number 1, make a plan, right? Step number 2, enter the trade. It's quite simple. I don't always use such high leverage, all right? But if I'm entering on a day trade or a scalp trade setup or an idea where I have a clearly defined stop loss invalidation, the leverage doesn't even matter. I know that sounds crazy, but it doesn't matter, and here's why, right? For example, in this case, right? Even with this stop loss, right? I'm 72x leverage. If this stop loss gets hit, I'm in no danger of liquidation putting my stop loss right here. No danger. I'm in no danger of liquidation, right? Because price has to come down about 1% before I get liquidated on this, right? So it's because you can do it if you have a clearly defined entry, a clearly defined invalidation. Right now, guys, we need to make a higher high here. All right, we need to make a higher high. We are unable to make a higher high. We don't have bearish CVD, which is good. 15 minutes until New York closes. Can we do it? Can we do it? I don't know. I really don't. Acai bowls lose fat. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. Do you know, for me, the way to lose fat is to eat a lot of food and stay active and lift heavy weights. Yeah, I should mention, when it comes to eating a lot of food, eat a lot of whole foods. Like, I pretty much eat as much as I want. Like, I eat as much food as I want to. And I eat whatever I want. But I only eat whole foods. I only eat milk. I only eat dairy, meat, fruits, vegetables, and pseudo grains. That's it. I eat as much of that as I want. Until I'm full, stuffed, whatever. Doesn't matter. But you can't be eating processed foods. You can't be trying to eat low fat and all this and that. Low protein. You can't be doing like, oh, I have a little Pop-Tart here and there. Nah. You can't do that. You have to eat real food. If you eat real food, your body knows what to do. I sound like the Liver King. Liver King had a lot of good things to say, even though he was a liar. Alright. Shout out to Crypto Poil 1. I'm so thankful to see you here. God bless you. Is Robert F. Kennedy juicing? I saw Tom Crown post a picture of RFK doing some incline bench press. This dude was yoked. Shout out to Double A. Sounds like a good time, my friend. Do I go to a Chinese buffet? Last time I went to a Chinese buffet, I was with my wife, Big Butts 28. This is before we were married. I thought I was gonna die when I walked out of that buffet, guys. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't know if my stomach was gonna explode. That was crazy. Yeah. Shout out to Tom Crown. Is Tom Crown in the chat? Tom Crown, bro, I know. Bro, this is a game changer, man. You gotta get on this. I know you said you were getting you're getting a hydraulic desk, right? So yeah, bro, you're gonna love it. If you get a treadmill, I got this one for like 200 bucks on Amazon. Totally worth it, man. Totally worth it. Oh, the acai bowl. It's a joke. It's a joke. Gotcha. Yeah, RFK, man. Dude is joked. Honda man, he eats peaches. Honda man. I don't know if you're making a joke, but yeah, peaches are super good for you, man. Yeah. What do you do when you keep losing trades? Alright, so here's what I do when I keep losing trades. First of all, make sure you're always using good risk management. If you are tempted to revenge trade, in other words, if you take a 1% loss, and then you take a 1% loss, and then you take a 1% loss, and you're tempted to now triple down to win it back, shut the dang computer and walk away. Alright? If I take a loss greater than 1%, like if I'm trying to get into a juicy swing trade and I think it's going to be good and I get wrecked, I close the computer and I don't trade for the rest of the day. If I'm scalping and I take a loss that's less than 1%, I forget about it and move on to the next trade. Those two things are what you do when you keep losing trades. If it's a big losing streak, if you're tempted to revenge trade, close the computer. If it's a small loss, move on to the next trade. But here's something else that is very, very important. Uh-oh. Let's see what's happening right now as we're getting a higher high. Here's something very important. You need to make sure that whatever trade you take, you have a reason as to why you got into that trade in the first place, right? You have to be trading according to your strategy. You can't just be going in for no reason or chasing price. If you take 3 trades in a day, you need to be able to clearly explain to yourself why you took the trade, why you decided to enter where you entered, where your take profits were going to be, where your stop loss is going to be. If you don't have those things predetermined before the trade, close your computer. All right? Close your computer. Seriously. All right, we're at the Wappinator. We're at the Weavop. And the local golden pocket, guys. Let's see what's happening here. Uh-oh, longs. Longs opening. Oh, wait, no, shorts wrecked. Not longs opening, shorts wrecked. Shorts wrecked into VWAP, guys. Let's go over to Xaroni and Cheese. Check out what's happening. It's a pure queso party. Okay, we are here. And we can see that, yeah. Look at this. Shorts wrecked. Shorts wrecked into VWAP. Look at this. But here's the crazy thing. Some of the guys that shorted the bottom are still open. Wow. Look at this. See this purple candle right here? 2.3 million shorts opened up right here. Some of those guys are still open. Some of those guys are still open. Let's squeeze them, baby. Let's squeeze them, baby. Let's do it. Shout out to Tom Crown, my man. Where's my TP? TP for this is going to be closing the CME gap, all right? Closing the CME gap at 30,100-ish. 30,150-ish. Closing the CME gap, all right? Which is right around here. Let me put it on my chart for you guys. Closing the CME gap right around there. All right. Guys, it's been a beautiful stream, and I hate to go, but I have to. I've got stuff to do around the homestead. May God bless you all. Thank you so much for watching. May God bless you all. May the Lord bless you. May He protect you. May He shine light upon you. May He have grace upon you. And may the Lord turn His face towards you and give you wholeness. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell. All the things YouTubers are supposed to say. Peace!